I got a request to teach this cute little rooster. I'm going to make it as easy as I can for you, and I'm going to show you step by step how to paint the feathers and the shape and the colors. So let's get started. So all you need for this painting today are your primary colors of red, yellow, and blue. And you can add sap green and burnt umber and black and white. So the brushes you need for this painting are some bristle brushes. It's always nice to have bristle brushes on hand, small, medium, large, whatever you have there, okay? 3 sizes of brushes. And this is the 1 inch, and this one's a number 8, and I have smaller ones there, and I like to have those on hand. And if you can't find those bristle brushes, the 1 inch, I have this one here I can send to you, and I'll just charge you shipping, because they're not, if you can find them at your store, then that'll be great. But I have them here. Some people said you couldn't find them. We will have flat, synthetic, chiseled edge brushes. Some nice little skinny round brushes, liner brushes, things like that. And so now we're going to do some highlights and shadows. I'm going to put some red, my shadow color. I'm going to put some red and some blue, ultramarine blue, get a nice dark purple color. I'd use that for in between here, just to separate a little bit. It won't move, just add water. Just putting it on the edge of that here. A little bit too much water and it gets runny. We don't want that. Just trying to get some separation. I'm going to put a little shadow here. Just a little bit around the edges. Around the beak. It's a little better. I'm going to do some highlight on that. Good. Put a little shadow in here. And a little bit here. All those little shadows help. Okay. Just using a small brush, small round brush. We'll try that and try different things that we need. Let's try some white, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of highlight. Bring out some of these feathers. Just highlight a few of the ones that are already there. All right. Brings it out a little better. For the eye, I'm just going to take a toothpick because it's a nice small top on it. Get a little bit more control. And put a little bit of white in the eye section here. tiny dab will do ya. Put a little bit of a highlight of yellow, white, maybe a little bit of red on top of the beak. See how all those little highlights help? Let's see what else we can do now. Let's stick with this brush for now. I'm not really sure if I need to use different brushes. I'm just trying to see what works best. And that's what you have to do. You have to try your different brushes and just see what gives you the best results. So I'll just stick with this little round brush. If you don't have one of these, a small chiseled edge brush would be good, flat. So next I'm going to add a few more highlights here. I'm going to use yellow and red. So just yellow, and I think I'm just going to drag through my yellow and my red just so that I can try that. Let's see. A little more yellow. It's just a lot of short strokes and layering, highlighting, and more yellow. Piece in here. See, it creates some nice feathers. Small brush and highlights. I'm going to switch just for now to my chiseled edge brush just to see if I can get some bigger feathers. Nice chiseled edge. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. That's pretty nice. So you can use a small round brush or chisel edge, whatever works for you. Some nice feathers going on there, don't we? Very nice. A little bit of yellow, white, and I'm just going to I'd like to get some more down here. Little strokes. You can layer several times if you want. Just try not to lose your underpainting, but if you do, we'll put some back in. It's kind of nice. See, I find this brush not that easy to work with, but still want to give it a try. I'll go back to the small brush we have too. Okay, so a little more yellow than red, but all right, that's good. A few little highlights down here, just to bring out a few feathers. Just using some red and yellow. Red and yellow, kind of an orangey color. Quick little strokes. Right, so to highlight those back feathers a little bit, right here we'll use some ultramarine blue and some white. So we have a feather here. 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 And some more here. Just want to separate them a little bit. See, because you got your underpainting there and it's nice and dark. I'm just trying to get these feathers to look nice. There we go. Might want to even that out a little bit here. That looks nice. It's cute, isn't it? Just here. So look around on your painting and see where it needs extra highlight, extra shadows. Just change to my little round brush. Just to bring it out a little more. And I think I'm going to put a little more shadows in those feathers just to bring them out more. So I think I'm going to use a bit of burnt umber. As you can tell, I'm kind of experimenting with my colors. We can work together on it. So I just want to show you that you can make decisions on your own also. So I don't tell you and I just go do my own thing, then you're not going to know, right? I'm just going to throw in a few little in between where the highlights are. And that should bring those feathers out a little more. It's contrast. It's contrast. Light against dark. Alright, so what we'll do is keep adding a few little shadows here, just in between, and that will bring those feathers out more. Alright. See how it makes them pop? Let's try a little few in here. A little shadow. A little bit here. See? Makes it stand out. I think we need a little tiny bit of highlights with a pinkish color, white and red, and I think that might look nice on the edge of here. I'll bring that out a little bit there, see? Maybe a little more on the snout and the beak. What else? What else? Maybe a little tiny bit around the eye. Just bring out that black. How's that? That looks good. That looks better. Don't know if you want anything in the chest there. Maybe a little bit of blue. Let's try it. Let's try a little bit of ultramarine blue and white. Just a little bit, and just a couple of little strokes here. Bring it out a little bit, see? Now, let's see if we can separate that so it looks like. I think we're okay. Yeah, so let's separate this here a little bit. Get some feathers going on there. Just a little bit in here. Maybe bring this down a little more with some just ultramarine blue. That's better. Alright, I think I'm going to leave that. And we're going to finish it off with some grass under the feet there. And maybe a little, I don't know, maybe a little something for them to stand on. Alright, so just get a bristle brush. And dip into some ultramarine blue and yellow, cad yellow. If you don't have that, just use sap green. Alright, and then we'll put some grass here. And we'll just get some grass on there. Nothing fussy, nothing. Just a simple little grassy area. All right. You can put whatever you want in your painting. It's just an idea for you, that's all. Right, so put some lighter grass on top of the darker grass if you want. Pull up some grass if you want. Right. You need lots of paint on your brush to get this to move. So you can go back with some darks and some lights. Light green, dark green. Have your grass whatever way you want it. pull up, up. If you want to. A nice little technique. See? Pretty simple. You just go back and get a bit of yellow if you want to highlight some areas. Right. Use sap green, and you can put like green on one side and yellow on the other and pull up. Find a white is a little bit too bright. And just pull up a few strands of grass. Alright. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can put whatever you want in there. Just trying to give you some ideas. When you do these grasses, you overlap each other, and it's nice. It gives a nice feel to it. All right. To the right, to the right, to the left, straight up. To the right, to the left, straight up. So what we'll do is we'll put grass around the feet. Now you can put them standing on something if you like. But, I think just his feet buried in the grass is nice. See, you're just strolling along in the grass. You want to put some highlight on the grass, just go back into your yellow. Maybe a bit of burnt sienna, just to try different colors and see what it'd be like. It's nice, look at that. Isn't that nice, a bit of burnt sienna. A bit of burnt sienna and some yellow is nice. Brightens it up a little bit. Even a little bit of red. You know, let's just experiment with some colors. Just putting on the burnt sienna. Look. It's pretty. Adds a little bit of color to it. Just go up over the grass a little bit and make it look like just some background flowers or something, I don't know. A little more yellow and red. More yellow. Just kind of playing with my colors. We got the rooster is the focal point, and so you don't have to have a lot down here if you don't want to. If you want to add a little color, you can dip into your red, your yellow, just to give it a little bit of interest. Just a little bit. I'm kind of hard to stop when I start doing things. I kind of keep going, and I just end up either making a mess, or sometimes I'm lucky and it comes out really nice. And I lost some of my long grass. So I'm going to go through my yellow, my green, pull up some more. So I lost putting on more grass and things. Like I say, I love playing around with my paintings. It's good to experiment and see what you can get and not be afraid. Don't be afraid, because you can always take it out. If you make that grass there and you don't like it, just tap over it again with more green. You know, don't worry. If you do something with your rooster and you don't like, say if you did this and you couldn't stand it, go back to the original color and start over again on that one section. No need to take out your whole rooster. Some people tell me that they paint over their paintings, and I'm like, you don't really need to paint over all your painting, just the sections that you don't like, and redo them. Because there might be leave the parts that you do like, and fix the parts, you know, just go back to the original color, the background color, and then redo it. I don't like painting over a full painting. I'm just going to put a little flower here and there. Just tapping on a few little dots there just to represent a couple little flowers or something. So if you can add whatever you want to it. I can use my 1-inch brush that I use for my flowers. This one here. This one with a nice top on it. Really great for flowers. I have an old one here that I use all the time. But see how they open up? Isn't it nice? Dip into some of your colors. Your whites and your yellows. And tap on a few little flowers here and there. Just a few little ones here and there. Okay. So, you can do whatever you want with your painting. Put more in the background if you want. The rooster's cute. I like him. I hope you like it, and I hope you found this helpful, and I hope it helped you get a nice little rooster. Well, thank you very much for painting along with me, and I hope you enjoyed that painting. And if you liked this video, then you can subscribe so you can get more free videos. And you can like, share if you could, if you think it could help other people. And if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments section below. And or you can email me at allisonpryor@yahoo.com. So I'll see you in the next video.